What you are about to hear is highly classified. Welcome back to The Zone, everybody. Brent Fowler, aka the Gonzo Goose, back with another sample of Zone 4 for this week's episode. Sorry I didn't have one for last week. It's been really hectic, really busy. I'm hoping to actually get this one uploaded for you. But this week we talked about a bunch of headlines. I titled the episode "Happiness is a Jail Cell." It's kind of a play on the Charlie Brown story that we talk about. We talk about the Star Wars news. So many topics. But our main topic this week was bringing up B, C, D level characters into the limelight, if you will, making them popular again. What would we do with them to bring them back to their former glory? And so this is a snippet from that conversation. And I'm also posting a video challenging you guys to do the same. So look for that very soon. But without further ado, here is a sample clip from episode 202 of Zone 4. John, we'll go to you next.
Well, they tried to do this, and they started to do it right, but then did it horribly wrong. The character that I would pull back up would be Kongorilla.
How did I know it was going to be a monkey?
Because you should always assume if I can slip a monkey in there, it's going to be a monkey. But, in all seriousness,
a banana.
And a banana. But in all seriousness, he should have been Julie Schwartz's poster boy. Because, Ron, what's Julie Schwartz's most famous quote about apes?
Oh, my God.
You remember?
Yeah, you got me on it. What is it?
He said, if you put an ape on the cover, it's money in the bank.
Yes, exactly. Okay, the minute you started to say that, I went, of course. Oh my God, yes.
Every time you put an ape on the cover, the book sells out.
John, in the late 50s and early 60s, when Julie was the managing editor at DC, I swear to God, every other comic book they put out had a monkey or a gorilla. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it was a combat comic, a western, or even True Love. Okay.
Even in recent comics, I mean, that was the whole impetus behind Marvel Apes.
Yeah, exactly. So, in the real world, he should have been like Julie Schwartz's favorite thing. But in the comic world, well, for people who don't know, he's actually William Glenn Morgan. He's he was a Scottish big game hunter who was given this magical ring where he can switch bodies with this mythical golden ape that protected this tribe. And this is way back, and he was the character was actually born just before the turn of the century, which makes him technically one of the oldest superheroes in the DC universe.
True.
So, he should have been in the Justice Society.
Well, that would have been cool.
Yeah. He should have been in Justice Society. He should have almost been mentoring the Justice Society because he was heroing long before they were born. If you figure if he was born before the turn of the century, you give him like 19 to 25 years to grow up. He still predates most of them by a long shot. So, and I think what I would have done is just prior to maybe bringing him into the Justice Society, I would have killed off the human half of Congo Bill, like they ended up doing, and whoever's Darth Vadering in my ear, cut it out. They would have, I think I would have went ahead and killed off the human part and just made him what they tried to do in Justice League recently, just make him this incredibly huge, super strong, intelligent gorilla. And like I said, I would have him in the Justice Society. I would have him pretty much mentoring the Justice Society. Since he's immortal, essentially, now, I would have him also maybe not start the League, but maybe come in and kind of mentor the League in its early days. And kind of be one of those touchstone characters that they go back to and that they refer back to. I really kind of think they did him a disservice in Justice League by not really utilizing him that much, as other than, to stand around and, occasionally hit people. And then at the end, they kind of sent him off back to Africa to let him find, he's supposed to go find the next quote-unquote freedom beast, which I wish they would just turn it back to Bwana beast. I think we're over the whole freedom thing now. Everything doesn't have to be freedom anymore. So, I think I would kind of make him one of the legacy characters of the DC universe.
Okay, so if you enjoyed that clip, episode 202 is live. It's on zone4podcast.com and comicrelated.com via iTunes, via the RSS feed, and it'll be up on Dark Avenger INC's YouTube channel tomorrow on Sunday. So check it out and let us know what you think. And that's going to wrap it up for this week. We'll see you next week for another clip and another episode of Zone 4. Thanks for watching. This has been a Gonzo Goose production.